Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Clocks and Socks, the show where we talk about clocks and the socks that pair well with them. Now, today we're going to talk about this clock. This is a 1987. Sorry? What'd you say? This is. Did I do it again? This is the wrong show. Oh, let me try again. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Quarantine Singing Time Spectacular with me, Brother B, your one and only friend who is giving you virtual lessons through song and music while also being kind of goofy. That's me. I'm Brother B. Now, we are singing an awesome song today that you are going to love. We started singing it a couple weeks ago, then I got kind of busy and didn't film a singing time video last week, but here I am, ready to do singing time. So, we are going to be singing Will Bring the World His Truth. Now, I did this on purpose. I wanted you to hear the song right away because I think you're going to recognize it. Let's just listen for a couple seconds. Ready? Can you hear that? Should I turn it up? You recognize that song? You as the Lord. And this is the part we sang last week. We are as the army of human men. We have been taught. Does that ring a bell? Oh. There we go. I didn't want it to play the whole time. Okay, so that's the song we're going to sing today. We'll bring the world his truth. Now, we're going to learn the verses and then pair them with the chorus we learned a couple weeks ago. Okay? So we need to learn the song, learn the words, and this is going to be a really good song to learn through actions. Okay? So we're going to go through the words. I have Aubrey and Emery here to help me today. They're going to help me think of some things that we can do to learn the words, and then we're going to sing the whole thing through, and then you're going to practice. Because like I said last singing time, this is the song that's going to make your parents just feel the Spirit so strong, and they're just going to cry and be so happy, and it's going to make everybody so happy in the audience, and it's going to be awesome, okay? So let's do it. So let's bring up, first of all, Aubrey, okay? So let's have you stand up on there. So we have been born. That's the first sentence. We have been born as Nephi of old. So how can we say born? Like a baby? We have been born. There's going to be a baby in our house that's born pretty soon. Or point at your tummy. Born as Nephi of old. How can we show old? Nephi of old. That's a good one too. So let's say we have been born as Nephi of old, and however you want to do old, maybe you have a little walker or a little cane or wisdom. You could show wisdom for all you maybe old people watching. Trying to show some respect here. You have a lot of wisdom, so you could show like wisdom. Okay, we have been born as Nephi of old to goodly parents who love the Lord. So goodly parents, maybe if your parents are there, you can point to your parents because they're really good, who love the Lord. Heart, right? Show me a heart. Good. So goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught. Or point to your heart. That's right. So then it's we have been taught and we understand. That's pretty good, the brain. We have been taught and we understand. So point to your head that we must do as the Lord commands. How would we show the Lord commands? Thank you. What do you think? Do as the Lord commands. What do you think? Like the 10 Commandments? Or commands? Like, because they're a little bit like rules. The Lord commands, right? So we have been born, Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do, we could say we, like we, point to yourself, we must do as the Lord commands. Perfect. Okay, so then the next one is the chorus. That is going to play the whole time. Let me just mute it. Okay? Until I'm ready to use it. Okay? So then it goes right into, we are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world his truth. You guys remember that from last week. We are as the army of Helaman, right? Okay, so that's the first verse. So should we try it? Let's try it. We'll bring the world his truth. Let's try singing it once with just us, no music behind us. Ready? So show the actions, okay? That's your job. We have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. We are as, sing, the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world his truth. Good job, Aubrey. Thank you. Okay, go sit down. It's Emery's turn. Next up, verse 2. Now this one is going to be fun because there's a lot of fun words in this verse that we could do actions for, okay? So, we should have used that heart pillow for love, huh? Maybe next time. Okay, come on, Emery. We have been saved for these latter days. How would you show saved? You guys play baseball? Safe. That's what they do. When somebody tries to get you out by touching the ball to you before you get to the plate, but you touch the plate first, they say, safe. So, we have been saved for these latter days to build the kingdom in righteous ways. Ooh, this is going to be fun. What's a good way to say build? How do you build something, Emery? What do you do for build?
Or do this.
A house? Like a building, like a house with a hammer. So you could, to build the kingdom in righteous ways. Right? So we have been saved for these latter days to build the kingdom in righteous ways. Or you could saw, or you could use a screwdriver, or you could be the foreman that's like, hey, get back to work. Build that house right now. Right? Okay. So then the next one is, we hear the words our prophet declares. I mean, pretty simple. How do you say that you hear the words? We hear the words, right, Emery, like this. Our prophet declares, right? Let each who's worthy go forth and share. Emery, do you share with your sister? Do you share with your sister? Yes, you do. Don't lie. How do you share? Share. You share stuff. You share your toys. You share love with one another.
Or
you
share
share
your toys.
Everything. You should share. So we have been saved for these latter days to build the kingdom in righteous ways, We hear the words our prophet declares. Let each who's worthy go forth and share. Right? Okay, let's try it. Let's sing it with the words, okay? You'd help me do the actions, okay? We have been saved for these latter days to build the kingdom in righteous ways. We hear the word our prophet declares. Let each who's worthy go forth and share. Then it's back to the chorus. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth. And we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. Very good. Okay, guys.
Mommy.
One more verse. We got to do this one quick so we can sing the whole thing. Yes, I'll.
Dad, maybe we can send the video to Jesus. So
That's a good
he
idea.
can see us and be
That's a good
loved.
idea. We'll sing really loud and really proud so that Jesus can hear us. That's
No,
wonderful.
I mean send a video to
Oh, maybe we could find a way to send a video to Jesus too. Okay, so next one. We know His plan and we will prepare. How can we show plan? You know, when I'm planning something, when I'm doing a plan, I get a pencil and I write it out. Otherwise, it doesn't get done. I have to write it down. If I have a plan, I got to write it down or it doesn't get done, right? I don't know why, because it's a pencil. Probably wouldn't taste very good. But okay, so then first you chew on your pencil, and then you write it down. We know His plan and we will prepare. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Now, knowledge comes from your brain. Knowledge through study and prayer.
You study.
Because it's saying we want to increase our knowledge of the gospel and of Jesus. And when we increase our knowledge of gospel and Jesus, what's the best way we can do that? Or one of the best ways? Reading our scriptures. So increase our knowledge through study and prayer, which will be really fun because it's like boom, book, study, boom, prayer. Prayer hands. Increase your knowledge through study and prayer. Boom. Daily we'll learn until we are called. Now, back in the old days, kids, back when I was a young lad, this is what a phone looked like. It was curved. It had two pieces, one for the voice and one for the... Maybe you don't recognize that. I don't know, maybe people still have a phone like that. But now this is what it looks like to call. Or, just put on my pod ears or whatever they're called. Oh, the AirPods. Oh, hello, I don't have to lift anything up to my head. You kids have it real easy right now. But call. Daily we'll learn until we are, called, right? To take the gospel to all the world, the whole world. You got the whole world in your hands, right? We got the whole world in our hands, right? So to take the gospel to all the world. Okay, so we know His plan and we will prepare, right? Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Daily we'll learn until we are called to take the gospel to all the world. And then back into we are as the army of Helaman, we have chorus. Okay? So let's try singing this one, and then we'll sing it all the way through, no stopping, with the music, and then we'll be done. Okay? Ready? We know His plan and we will prepare. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Daily we'll learn until we are called to take the gospel to all the world. Okay? Perfect. Now, you know what I think we should do? I think we should sing the whole thing. What do you think? You think we could do it? I do.
The whole thing?
Let's do it. Here we go. Do you remember the things? We have been born, Nephi of old, right? We have been born as Nephi of old to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. Oh no. It started over, so let's just keep going. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. Second verse. We have been saved. We have been saved for these latter days to build the kingdom in righteous ways. We hear the words our prophet declares. Let each who's worthy go forth and share. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. All right, home stretch. Ready? We know His plan, and we will prepare. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Daily we'll learn until we are called to take the gospel to all the world. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much. I know there's seeds in there. Now, thank you guys for watching this singing time. That was a long, big song, and it is going to be so fun to sing it with everyone. Now, next week, if you have any ideas of what we should sing, have your parents give me a little texty text or an email or something. Let me know what you think we should sing, because we've learned a lot of stuff, and it's always been my choice. So let's let you guys choose this time. Send me a text or call me or whatever. Love to hear from you on what you want to sing. Thank you guys so much. So let's end it the same way we always do. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip.